Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and I am back. And yesterday we streamed some Wario Land, which was a lot of fun. But today we're going to be playing some Donkey Kong Country 3, and I'm really looking forward to streaming more of this game for you guys. So last we left off, we were at the what is this place called again? Let me check. It is the Cotton Top Cove. So that's where we're at right now. So I got through most of it. So up next is going to be the snow level. I think you also have the option that you could do the cliff levels, but here. So Tracker Battle Trek, because this level is a little bit you know, this could take a while. It's a little bit complicated. There's a gimmick in here. Yeah, I love this. That's actually a pretty scary voice. Oh! And the echo. I mentioned that in my last stream. I really like a lot of the effects. You know, as far as the sound design here is perfect. There's been some criticism about the soundtrack. That was her name. It was Kornikovic. I forgot what her first name is, but that's the girl's last name. So most of the tracks were not done by David Wise, who composed the first two games, and he also did Tropical Freeze as well. He did that soundtrack. So I'm just really big on these soundtracks. Like I said, I love it. You know, I listen to game soundtracks on my way to work. I have like a big playlist with like 200 different tracks, like my favorite tracks. So here's Ellie the Elephant. So if you haven't been watching my Donkey Kong Country 3 streams, or you can go back and watch them here on Twitch. You can see the last two parts that we did, and you could also, oh shit, you can see them archived over on my YouTube, guys, where I've been on YouTube for about a good 10 years. And it's The Brad Rules. You could just put in youtube.com/The Brad Rules. I think there's probably some way I could probably link it on my Twitch page. So I gotta set that up. My Twitch page is very bland. I have to spruce it up a little bit with, you know, some more stuff, you know, to make it more inviting here. But I'm new to Twitch, so I guess that's understandable. You know, I don't think everybody. I'm still learning the format. Like, I don't understand. Like, oh shit, I don't understand everything about Twitch yet. You know, to the way how it works, but, you know, I gotta get accustomed to it. But, I mean, I think that I'm doing alright, you know. I'm playing the game for you guys. You're able to hear me good. I've listened to the, you know, back to the streams and everything. It seems like everything went pretty well. Like I said, you know, I thought with my, my Super Mario Land 2 video, I thought, like, something was wrong with the sound, but just, like, I couldn't raise the volume. But it turned out that I was raising the volume, and because I wanted you guys to hear like certain video game tracks. So I'm trying to find that like happy medium, you know. It's kind of hard to tell, you know, like when you're doing a stream, because, you know, you could do a test before, but you don't know like when you're gonna run into a problem midstream. I don't know what's going on there. Holy shit. I'm not paying attention. Let me see. No one is in the chat. I don't know. Today, I've never really streamed it this time before. You know, it's 12 noon. It's high noon, buckaroo. And we're here on Twitch streaming Donkey Kong Country 3. So, you know, I can't wait until my my chat grows, like, over time. Like, you know, I'm probably not going to get a chat today and a chat yesterday, like a big, you know, chat going. But then as I'm here on YouTube, you know, I'm going to get more of a chat going. It's going to be exciting, you know. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be more interactive. I don't know. From what I see, people seem to have a better time on here. Because, like, YouTube is just, I don't know, they overcomplicated things. And it made it very, like, uninviting. Also, they took away Google Hangouts, which was a big thing for a lot of people, but they're no longer allowing that. think now you have to like use like other means, but you know, I never really did that. I participated like in one Google Hangout my whole time, and that was with the Wrestling Jesus, you know, who's a great wrestling reviewer. And you know, that's what I'm mostly known on YouTube for, is my wrestling reviews. It's how I got more people interested in my channel, was by... Holy fuck! God damn it! My timing was completely off there. So yeah, you know, wrestling is completely you know, boring to me now. So I'm trying to branch out. I'm still doing some of it on there. You know, I talked to Mr. Science on here, a new follower who came with me over to YouTube, and that's kind of what I'm banking on. A lot of people who are like sick of hearing like the wrestling content and want to hear me branch out into other avenues. For many years there was people telling me to move on, that wrestling sucked, and you know, they liked when I talked about other things, and they said, you know, you should do other things. But when I do other things on my YouTube, people don't seem to watch it as much. Like I put out some you know, video game reviews and stuff like that, because I want to do something with games, I want to do something with movies, I want to do other things that I'm passionate about, that I think that people may enjoy. But you know, it's kind of frustrating when you feel really passionately about something, and you know, you want to make an effort to improve, but people don't want to go along with you. But you know, you can't force people to do things. See, that's the beautiful thing about people. Oh shit! What am I doing wrong there? I don't know, as many times as I've played through this game, which included like a playthrough like about 2 years ago, I can never like remember certain things in this game. That's what's weird, you know, like some people who are like speedrunners, they like remember every single thing about a game. Whoa. Did I just go back to the beginning of the level? Oh fuck, I think I did. That's the thing about these waterfall levels. You could like fall all the way back down to the bottom. It's a vertical level. And that's something, they didn't do that actually in the first Donkey Kong Country game. They didn't give you vertical levels. They didn't start doing that until Diddy's Kong Quest, the second game in the series. Oh shit, these, oh my god, these buzzes are the, I was calling them buzzers. They're actually called just buzzes, apparently. Small mistake there. But, they're like fucking really being a nightmare here. So anyway, what I was saying before, you know, like, wow, I'm really sucking here. I've got to get my game face on. I got to try a little bit harder here. Anyway, but what I was trying to say is, you know, that's the beautiful thing, you know, that people, you know, they're gonna like what they're gonna like. You know, they like a certain kind of content. It's just, you know what gets me angry? I see a lot of things like on YouTube, like they're very well produced, like meaning that they have a great camera and everything, and you know, they have state-of-the-art equipment, but the content is not good. It's not enjoyable. It's all really lousy comedy. And I get it, you know, a big portion of the audience that a lot of people fail to, oh shit. They fail to acknowledge is that it's a lot of, like, little kids also watching on YouTube. You know, where their parents will sit them in front of the computer and, you know, they'll be watching YouTube and... Oh, shit! They'll watch YouTube, you know, and they're not gonna like the same things that you or I are into, you know. It's just, that's just how it is. You know, but... Oh, well, I didn't even know. I was like, why can't I move? And I was clinging onto the barrel there. So very interesting that, you know, the way that YouTube works. Oh, crap! Fuck! I don't, like, this is becoming a nightmare getting around these fucking bees, man. No, but like, you know, it's everything, the algorithm and everything. It's, you know what it is? People are very strange. It's like, I don't know. The algorithm was, to me, was always broken on YouTube, you know? And I'm not saying it was my content, but I know, like, I still find channels that are awesome. And it's like YouTube favors gaming content, it seems. Things that are gaming content related. But then there's an amazing channel that I watch called Console Wars. And they do such a great job, and they put so much effort into it. They do all these different skits. And they only have like 38,000 subscribers. You might be saying, well, hey, that's not bad. No, it's not bad, but there's other channels that like have millions of subscribers, and they don't put anywhere near the effort that those guys do into their content. So it's kind of like, if I were oh, that's why I'm not shooting them with the fucking water. I'm real smart, ain't I? Anyway, so I didn't get that bonus barrel, but like I said, we could always come back for that. I don't know if I'll stream that because, you know, if I stream hunting and trying to 100% the game, that's gonna get really boring really fast, because that's just, you know, that would be like, I don't know. I really don't think you guys would be too interested in seeing that. Let me see something. Oh shit. Well, I just wasted that fucking barrel. I guess you gotta be on screen for it to roll by. Okay, well, we finished that level, so at least I got through it. After dying 1,000 fucking times, I'm through it. Save the game. Oh shit. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, that was a happy accident, because we could do this. Get more lives. Oh, I thought I had less lives than that. Well, I have the volume up a little bit louder now, so... This is really weird that they actually put a... This is actually... Think of this as a 16-bit rendition. You know what that song is right there? That's Super Mario 64. You know when you're in the castle? Dun, 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 dun. I always thought that was bizarre that they put that in there. Like, and she's playing the N64 there. That I don't know. I think that's really, to me, that's funny that they did that. A 16-bit rendition. That's something you expect to hear on like YouTube. Somebody doing a remix of it. Oh God. See. The music is so fucking creepy in the underwater. But you see right here what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to make this fish eat the other fish. Or, yeah, see, you don't want him turning red. That's Nibbler. And you also don't want him eating the urchins either. This is actually a little bit of a tough level. Very unique concept. Like, that's why a lot of... Oh, shit. People, like, said that they went a little bit overboard with the gimmicks here, and they just did whatever they wanted to. Like I said, I think that's excessive nitpicking. Oh, shit. Eat the fish, eat the fish. Eat the... Come on! You have to guide him. Okay. Yeah, so... I think that's like just nitpicking. Like, okay, so they tried a lot of different gimmicks. I think most of them pretty much work. There's just one really annoying one that you're gonna see like in the well, technically the second to last world. If you don't count the, you know, if you don't count the Lost World, it's the last one. But where they put the controls are inverted. That one's a little bit annoying. But you know, it still has its charm. That's something you see like in like troll hacks and stuff now. They also put that in Brutal Mario World, which that's probably another game I'm gonna stream. I had like a review all set up for that. I was actually gonna post a review on the Brad Rules, but my YouTube channel. Anyway, but I switched computers at the beginning of the year, and I had played the game last year, and I had captured footage, and there was something I wanted to show, but I lost some of my files. Let me tell you, sometimes if you don't have a hard drive, I tried doing the Google Dropbox route, and that was a nightmare. Like, it was telling me, like, oh, there's only a few minutes left for the transfer, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, like, I was like, okay, it looks like I've got most of my files, and then, like, it just turned out that I didn't. It was really, really bad. Like, the first day that you get a new computer, you can't even enjoy your new computer because you have to transfer everything you had from the old computer onto the new computer. And that's not really my idea of fun. That's my idea of tedious, annoying busy work. And, you know, busy work can be pretty boring most of the time. So, it's not really my idea of fun. But yeah, that's how it was. You get a new computer, and okay, I thought that there was going to be a bonus barrel up there. Instead, he ate the sea urchin, and I'm probably going to get nibbled by Nibbler. Fuck. Oh, I did get the K. I didn't think that I had all the letters. I was about to say, well, there's no point in even getting that. Alright, so we're at the end. See, that's the thing. As you get the letters, you could tell, like, how far you are in the level. That's a really interesting thing about the Donkey Kong Country games. You know, so if you're ever saying to yourself, oh, how much longer is this level going to go on for? You know, if you don't like the level, you'll know exactly how much longer it's going to go on based on where they have the save barrels, based on where they have the Kong letters. What the fuck happened there? Fish Food Frenzy, like, I gotta really hand it to them. I guys, you know, I know a lot of people find, like, alliterations to be cheesy, corny. I really love them, and I have to really hand it to the guys at Rare for coming up with all these different alliterations. Fish Food Frenzy. That couldn't have been easy. What is another F word that we could put? You know, it has to do with a fish, and a fish that's eating. So, fish, food, and, like, how do you feel? Like, what's the mood to the level? Fish, food, well, frenzy, right? You know, you're in a frenzy. You're trying to get him to eat as much as he can, right? Yeah, so, fish, food, frenzy. See, yeah. I appreciate that if other people don't. You know, instead of, like I said, with a lot of reviewers, they'll, like, sit there and they'll, like, criticize the game. I like to sit back and sometimes, like, appreciate different things. Because that's the great thing. Oh, extra life coming up. That's the great thing, actually. It's like, as an adult, you get an appreciation for these games. Like, I have an appreciation for so many more things than I did as a kid. Like, I've gone back and I've watched the Looney Tune cartoons. Like, I was like, some of those cartoons, the humor is so brilliant, I didn't even appreciate it as a kid. Now I do. Because you go back and you, like, oh, Nibbler's not even there anymore. Oh, there he is. Oh, God, I gotta get to the end of the level here before he bites me. Okay. I think Coin is up here. Yeah, he's up there. Okay, so... Yep, there he is. See, that's an easy one. I guess the challenge there is finding him. You know, you're probably in a rush to get to the end of the level after all that madness. And you probably will, like, just hit the goal and you won't even do anything. So, that's the only thing I will say about this game. Like, the end, the celebrations that they do, you know, they look at each other on the goalpost. In the other game, Diddy had a boombox that he listened to, and it would go, do 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 do. You know, it had like some type of hip hop vibe with the Donkey Kong style of music. And Dixie Kong did like a solo on an electric guitar, and it was awesome. Here they like, I don't know, they just like didn't feel like animating new things, like, or maybe they just couldn't think of anything for Kitty to do since he's a baby. Squirts Showdown. No jokes there, guys. I mean, it would be too easy, but this is a pretty cool looking boss. I don't know what it's supposed to be. He's like eyes on the wall. So this one is like, he's gonna try to push me off the cliffs. So basically he comes out. See, this one is kind of hard because like well, not really hard, but it. Oh shit. Why wasn't he opening his eyes there? What was I? Okay. Hey, jump over this. Oh, fuck! I did it again! Nobody's in the chat. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you. Thank you for 18 followers. You know, considering that I only have been here for like less than a week, I think that's actually impressive. And I owe it a lot to my my YouTube subscribers for that. So I want to thank you guys for making that all possible. Alright, let me see, because I think I'm doing something wrong here. But then again, like, this is also an odd boss. I don't think he really reacts to attacks. See, I don't know, why is he not opening his eyes again? There's no other means of attack that I have. See something. Oh, okay. I think I'm doing the right thing here. It's mostly like about avoiding the jet stream. Like I said, I think I'm doing the right thing here. I'm not too sure. Yeah, because the jet stream is getting longer and longer. Oh, fuck! Yeah, okay, I am doing the right thing because the battle is getting harder and harder as I go along, so... That's indication of progression. It's just a little bit weird because, like, most of these bosses kind of, like, wince when you hit them. Like, you know, you saw the spider and you saw the barrel. Like, there's, like, some indication that you're like injuring them, but with him, besides him shutting his eyes, like there's no noise or anything like that. There's not really any big animations to indicate pain. So I don't know. I think that's why when they did the Game Boy Advance they replaced this boss. The only thing I'll say is the boss music, not the final boss, not K. Rulenstein's theme, but the boss theme is definitely a step down from the first game, and definitely the second game, which have awesome boss themes. Yeah, so I think I'm hurting him, so... It's just an odd boss, really. It's a more confined space than normal. Well, I don't know. The spider kind of had the same amount of room. Oh, shit. These cliffs are slippery. I like that effect that they did. It's kind of like, not really the ice physics, it's different. You have to kind of play to see what I'm talking about. Like, because cliffs near a waterfall would be slippery because water would get on them. Oh, shit. So, in the Game Boy Advance... Oh, and it's getting quicker. It gets quicker. Well, I'm going to get a game over there. This is the oddest, creepiest game over screen I've ever seen. It's like straight out of a fucking horror movie. It's like, so their prison is like a crib. Alright, so let's get back to this boss again. I feel like I've died to him 1,000 fucking times in a row, but we're gonna get back on track here. It's just really odd, like his animations, it does not seem like he's getting hit at all. I've never played. I really do want to play the Game Boy Advance version, but I don't own a Game Boy Advance now. So I could always get another one, I guess, because I really want to play through Pacifica, which is like there's 5 extra levels that they did for the Game Boy Advance. Also, what was funny is because the Game Boy Advance sound system couldn't handle the low pitch nature of this soundtrack, they actually had David Wise commissioned to do a whole new soundtrack for the game. I've listened to it. I haven't listened to it enough to really appreciate it, but I think I still actually prefer this one. But I still want to play that game. I mean, I think I owe it to myself. So the only games that I really need to play is, well, I have not played Donkey Kong Country Returns because I hate motion controls, but they do have a DS version that a lot of people say is superior. So I guess I could play that game, but I don't know, like, how much different is it than the, See, the Wii is just... I don't want to say it's a bad system. Oh. Okay, there we go. That is such an odd boss, like, really. Like, I like the effect of it. It looks beautiful, you know, with the waterfall and everything. So, okay, yeah, here you have a choice. So, you're gonna see, I'm gonna bring the... That's the extra ski that he coughed up over there. Yeah, baby. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Ooh, baby. Chabadoo. Anyway, there we go. There's the turbo ski. Oh, so, okay, you know what? Before I go, anywhere, let me see. Bramble's Bungalow. Bramble! Oh, baby! Hi, hello there, Kongs. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bramble. Man, the text scrolls so fast now. I'm glad that those horrible machines are destroyed. Perhaps my beautiful flowers... Well, I don't know, like, when the flower shows up, but, like, later on there's going to be, like, a flower over there that you could go and give to him. So, here, you use this to go up the things, and here you have 2 choices again. You could either go to K3, or... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought that you actually could go, over there, actually, on this side. But I guess not. I thought you had a choice. No, I guess you have to do K3 first. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I made a mistake. I thought you had a choice. You don't. You have to do K3. So these are the snow levels. Crevice creepers. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is like, for anyone who disses the soundtrack, this is a fucking great track here. Yeah, that is one funky ass track. Kornikovic did a great job. I mean, I think David Wise was probably proud of her, I would say. Oh shit! Those fucking barrels. See, that's, if you were wondering why I'm suicidal, that's what I was going for. Collect 30 stars. Oh, of course he's got to be in here in the bonus room. Shit! Get away from me! Yeah! Drop down, drop down. There you go. Okay, so I got it. So I've got a pretty good bounty right there. I forget how many coins there are in all. I think there's like 90. So, so actually maybe it's not that good. No, I don't know how many there are. It's like 80 or something like that. I don't remember. But if you want to see the true ending to the game, you have to get every single last one. And that is excessive, and there's been a lot of reviewers on YouTube who have criticized that. Like I said, I'm more forgiving. I'm sorry, you know, a lot of people, like, I don't know, they hate on their favorite games. I've talked about it in the past. Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, okay. I think I know what to do here. Yeah. No, this one, you have to make the barrel go slow. It's a weird effect. Shit. I don't think I'm gonna get it here, but you have to be like really quick, I think. In this one, I don't remember. Yeah, it is something about that. It's so, this is so weird though, this one. I remember it's like, I might have to move on because this one I always forget what you're supposed to do, but like I know you're looking at it and you're probably like this, like how am I supposed to hit him from behind? Ah, see, I can't get there in time to make him turn around. Yeah, I don't know. This one is like super complicated. I gotta give it to them for making. See, yeah, I don't know. I have to come back to that one, or I'll look. I have to look it up probably on Game FAQs again, like I did during the last playthrough. That one is like so. I like the mechanic. I'm sorry, I can't bash it because it's like, it really makes you think. It's a puzzle. It's like, it's a one-screen puzzle, and you need to like figure out, you know, what to do there. So it was creative because instead of just like hiding the coins are at the level, it's like it's actually like on a bad guy. And he can't hurt you, he just bounces you off, so, you know, it's kind of cool. You get to experiment with your abilities to try to get the coins, so it's a good little gimmick that they put in there. And, like, really, yes, this game is very gimmick heavy. They really put in a lot of different stuff. But for me, like, it works. I like most of what this game has to offer. They did a lot of interesting things. And I guess because they were like, okay, so we have 2 games already. We did a lot with the second game. So we should probably try to, like, really spruce up the third game. Go out on a high note. And I think they did for the most part. Some people disagree with that. They think that, like, you know, they really jump the shark with this one, but yeah, I was kind of wondering. I never remember if I get all the Kong letters. There's nothing in there. Okay, so we're ending this level. K3, everybody. I don't know what why they called it K3. I think there's a reason written somewhere. Oh, okay. This level's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, there's a bonus barrel down there. So, well, if I die here, which I probably will, this level is... Yeah, you see I'm already starting to fuck up. There's a tough bonus barrel in this one, and this is one of the toboggan ones. Which, I like it. This is like a replacement for the minecart levels that you saw in the first and second games, or the roller coaster levels, rather, in the second game. The minecart's the first game. And I haven't talked about Donkey Kong 64. And we're going to talk about that game now. And what I thought about it. Because someone talked about it the other day. Well, they said they got like... was it on my channel? See, no, it was on my channel. They talked about that they were getting nauseous while playing it. Oh, there was the fucking bonus barrel. Oh, okay. Wow, I got that on the first go? Okay, that was... See, that one was so much easier than the one on the cliffs. What has he got in here? Okay. But Donkey Kong 64, that game I remember, I got the game... and I love that game. See, the save cave is like right there at the beginning. That's strange. It's usually further into the level, but here they give it to you right from the start. I think all you have to do is beat the first level, and that's basically it. But Donkey Kong 64, it's such a huge, massive game, and I remember like I was really sick when I was playing it, and I just kept playing it and playing and playing it. I had a lot of fun with it. But it's a very challenging game. The bosses are a good challenge. It's very Banjo-Kazooie-ish because, of course, it's Rare, and they were like 2 years removed from Banjo-Kazooie. They were, I think, at the time working on Banjo-Tooie, which would come out the following year, because Donkey Kong 64 was 1999, Tooie was 2000. So the game was oh shit, this one's a little bit tough with the barrels. You gotta time your jumps just right. So, 64, Donkey Kong 64 was, shit. The game gets, like, a lot of flack for being a collectathon. I greatly enjoy collectathons. It's one of my favorite genres, I guess you could say, you know, form of a platformer. They're games that, you know, like, I even enjoyed... Like I said, Earthworm Jim 3D. I don't think it's necessarily a bad game. I enjoy a lot of what it has to offer. There's something to collecting things. The thing about those games, it is annoying with certain collectibles where you have to start all over. And that was the case with, like, 64 with the bananas. See, because instead of making the bananas just, like, optional things, like in this game, you don't need to get the bananas if you don't want it. See, this is the tricky part, so hold on a second. I gotta, like, focus on what I'm doing here. Gotta jump. Oh, shit. See, I think you need Dixie for this part. I thought that you didn't. Oh, yeah, you know, forget about it. You have to have Dixie, pretty much, because you'll be, like, fucking rolling around. I think you have to, like, roll off, do all... Let me just get Dixie. That's gonna make that part so much easier than... I'm gonna tear my hair out. No, I don't think so. Ah, there's no barrel. I'm gonna have to fall back down again. Alright, you know what? Let me try to roll. If I start... Oh, shit. Yeah, like, you can't make that jump as Kitty. So, like, basically, if you lose Dixie, you can't make the jump? What the fuck is that all about? Alright, give me the damn barrel. Oh, coin is over here. Where's the steel barrel? Oh, okay, here we go. Alright. This whoa, 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 whoa. That was an easier one. See, we have to know to throw it slow. It's weird, the controls. I can't really describe. You have to press like up as you throw it. That controls the velocity of the barrel. The velocity, guys. The velocity. Okay, so there's the DK barrel. That's what I want. You know what? Why don't I just do this? And I could get the bonus barrel while I'm at it. Oh, fuck! Alright, so here. Yeah, you know what? Let me get the bonus barrel here. Because this is an easy one. It's right at the beginning. That's what I'm talking about. See, I know secrets, guys. I know secrets. So, oh, I'm gonna keep getting sidetracked here. So 64. Fuck! Great game, but long as hell. So, like, there's 5 Kongs, and for some reason, they brought back Diddy, but they didn't bring back Kitty. Kitty is Chunky, but Chunky's not a baby. He's like a full-grown Kong. He just acts really immature, and he's, like, scared. Trixie Kong, instead of Dixie Kong, she has the ponytails and she grows small. That, to me, was an insult. Being a big-time Dixie Kong fan, her being my favorite Donkey Kong Country character, it was an insult to not see her in that game and replaced by, like, a look-alike. Fuck! Oh, you can't... Damn it! See, because you can't just jump up normally there. But that game, oh my god, so long. So each Kong had to collect their own color-coded banana if you were one Kong. They had, like, these barrels. See, instead of having the DK barrels... well, they did have the DK barrel, but it was like you jumped into it, and then you could select 1 to 5 Kongs. And, you know, it was... fun, and they introduced, you know, all these different characters. It was Lanky, Trixie, and Chunky Kong. So I just got the bonus point there. Good. So I came in, I did what I came in to do there, and now we can move on to this level. And now that we got Dixie, you're going to see how easy this part is. And I don't have to struggle and try to figure out how to do those jumps as Kitty. Because I think they're impossible. See, I guess that's one point in this game where you absolutely need Dixie. Because look, how would you make that jump as Fatso Kitty Kong? You wouldn't be able to do it because he can't jump that long. Unless there's some obscure trick that I don't know about. Tons of slowdown there. There's a lot of slowdown. See, like, this part looks really nice with the way like, look at the way the water's moving. It's super realistic. It looks great. But then again, you guys have to remember, this game was released in 1996. This was like the absolute last, one of the last games for the Super Nintendo. The last game for the Super Nintendo was Frogger. So, I think that game was like early 1997, if I'm not mistaken. But this game's one of the last. So, you know, that's why it looks so great. It's the best looking game in the series now. 2 and 1 are no slouches, but this game, they really up like the water effect. Like, is there like water in... Yeah, there's water, but like they don't show you like waterfalls in the first Donkey Kong Country game. Alright, I want to get that barrel, but okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's... That's what I wanted to do there. But I still think it's a really good game. So, you know, you collect golden bananas instead of, you know, jiggies, the jigsaw puzzle pieces in Banjo-Kazooie. So, it's just, yeah, that game takes a lot longer because everyone's got their own collectible. But it's really a big game. And it was the first game that had you use the expansion pack because it was so big. You know, and I think it was something like with mega bits or bytes or whatever, and it couldn't handle it. So you actually had to get an add-on for the system, but it was included with the game, which was awesome. It also makes things more annoying for anyone like getting into retro gaming now that you have to buy like an expansion pack, because you need the expansion pack in order to play Majora's Mask and Donkey Kong Country 60. Well, it's not called Donkey Kong Country. It's called Donkey Kong 64. That's the game. It's an actual fuck. Okay, so that's parry. I think you need to take. Is it a him or a her to the end of the level? What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Okay. So parry. A lot of times, there's one level in particular where you need to keep this damn bird alive, or you can't get the bonus coins. Bonus coin. You're doing it all for like 1 coin. Okay, that was a close call. I'm trying to keep it alive because I forget what happens if you bring her to the signpost at the end. See, the buzzes are like your biggest enemy here. See, like, look. Alright, so I'm gonna have to jump over it. So I sacrificed a Kong for this damn bird. Okay, so you can make those jumps. Sorry, so all that just for some extra lives. That's hardly worth it, but, you know. Oh. That was a close call. Whoa, those things are moving fucking fast. I'm like cracked there. Oh! Oh! Crack Shot Croc. This is one of the best levels in the game, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. They even also used something like this in Donkey Kong 64. You'll see what happens in this game. So you play through it as Squitter, who's my favorite animal buddy. Funny, I don't like spiders, but I like this character. So look at this. You go... So the action's going to start in a little bit. So it looks like a normal level, then you see this, and then look. Look. So the whole level, you're trying to avoid this crosshair. See? Look at that. If you're standing in the crosshair at the time, and it gets trickier as you go on. Look at that. See? Look how close it gets to you. That's pretty awesome. Good idea for a level. That's what I'm saying. I like these gimmicks. Like, it's cool. It's exciting. There's certain times when they put you, like, in a really tight spot. And you have to, like, really use all your resources available to try to, like, get around these challenges. So, this is one of the most awesome levels, and you got this awesome music playing in the background. Oh, see? Look at that. See, you gotta really be careful of that crosshair, because, like, sometimes you don't even realize that it's, like, right on top of you. And it's got a pretty decent sized hitbox, so, like right here, you gotta be quick. You gotta know what you're doing with the webs. Stay one step ahead of everything. I'll get the bear coin. Oh shit, I think I just fucked myself up here. I just fucked myself up. Look, there's no way out of this one. I'm like, oh god. I think I have to start from the beginning. Yep. So yeah, this is a really cool level. Which, you know, gimmicks are great. You know, the only time, like I said, like where I'm opposed to gimmicks was like motion controls. You know, as long as the gimmicks like have nothing to do really like with fucking with the controls. Like I said, the inversion thing, like okay, that one I could kind of see where people are coming from on that one. That one could get a little frustrating, but at least it's a slower level. It's not like, you know, but it's confusing, and it's something like, you know, and they probably didn't have to do that one. But this is like the variety, like Donkey Kong. It's a variety hour Donkey Kong Country game. Oh shit! I didn't think that those pools were down there, but they fucking were. Wait, is there something up here? See, not an easy level by any means. You gotta stay one step ahead. Whoa! Stay one step ahead of this crosshair. And avoid... Okay. I actually hit the Y button by accident there. But that was a good thing. God, soundtrack is so good in this game. Like, really. Like, you would think, like, oh, they didn't get David Wise after those first two amazing soundtracks. Like, he did the sound design. Like, he did, like, the sound effects and everything. And I'm sure he advised Kornikovic. Like, they might not give credit to it, but I kind of find it hard to believe that Wise probably just didn't want to take on the whole job of, like, not only composing the soundtrack, but performing the soundtrack and all that. So he probably gave it to Kornikovic and was like, okay, you know, like, take care of, like, you know, the duties and stuff. She was probably a student of the game, because this definitely sounds like something that she, would do. So, she actually composed tracks for the first game, apparently. I was actually listening to another great YouTuber, Exo Paradigm Gamer, and he like really read up on the history. So I'm like going by a lot of like what he's saying. So, you know, oh shit, why do I keep doing that? Like, you probably don't want to get careless when you're above a vat of boiling acid or whatever that shit is. But I am for some reason. That's what I'm saying, like, God, like, speedrunners are impressive players. I don't personally like speedruns, and I don't do them, but it's like, those people, to like, fuck! I know there's something up there, I don't know what it is, but to do that shit, like, to go through all that, like, harrowing stuff of, like, you gotta make sure that you don't take a hit, because if you take a hit, you'll lose, like, 5 seconds here, and, you know, like, I don't know, that's a whole different community. I know it's pretty big on Twitch. A lot of people enjoy speedruns. I think people enjoy them more than casual playthroughs, but, like, I can't. I'm such a sloppy gamer that, like, rushes everything, you know, and has, like, no patience. I think I have more patience than other gamers. Like, some people just, like, have no patience at all. But, you know, I don't have the patience to do a speed run. You know, But it's funny, it's like they go through it really fast, but you have to have patience, because you have to play through those games, like, fucking a billion times. But there's, like, certain challenges in games, like, what you see, even, like, with this, I'm like, you know, no matter what, I still get hit, like, right there. Alright, so I want to try to get whatever is up there that Buzz is guarding. You just have to be really... Whoa. Okay, I gotta... Yeah, there was a bonus barrel up there. I kind of figured that's what's up there, because I don't think coin comes until you change back into the Kongs. Oh. See, like, with this, see, like, right there, I stalled out, because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So you just, all of a sudden, just start, playing as the Crosshair, just out of fucking nowhere. Or the crack shot, or I don't know if it's the Kongs just manning this cannon. Or bazooka. But I guess that's why they give you a couple of extra seconds there. And you shoot the coin. That makes a lot of sense. Like, if you shot the coin, wouldn't it break into a million pieces? Like, damn! It's like, Dixie, you fucking asshole. You just broke the coin! Now we can't complete the Lost World because you shot it. You stupid, stupid, stupid girl. No, like... I don't know, that's weird. That's the only time you see that in the game. Like, that's an interesting concept. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I'm going the absolute wrong way. The fuck is the deal there? Is anyone in the chat yet? Hello, hello. Oh, Monkey Tongue. Okay. I didn't put the chat up for a while, so I'm sorry if I ignored you. But how's it going? Thank you for joining me on the stream. I believe you're the only one here, but you know that's great as long as someone is watching. So we've been on for like 56 minutes already. I'm gonna repost this on my YouTube, of course. Oh, see, that's the thing. I think you can't see where you're pointing, so... Wait. No. I was going in the right direction. Where the fuck am I going? It's very disorienting where they like, leave you off. So... Okay. I thought I was far... Oh, God. I thought I was further enough along there, but apparently not. Great level, but, you know, like all levels, I kind of want to be done with it and move on to the next thing, you know? So your name is Monkey Tongue. It's kind of funny. I'm playing as monkeys, or gorillas, rather. They're not monkeys. They're gorillas. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Technical Tommy. No, he didn't actually say that in the chat, for anybody wondering. I'm just doing voices, you know. Trying to entertain myself here, as well as I hope I'm entertaining you. So, I'm gonna beat this level this time around. Like, I've had enough. I got the bonus barrel, so I'm through taking chances. I don't know if there's any more bonus barrels. What did I get so far? One? I feel like there's another somewhere. See, usually when there's a left and right... Okay, no, that's just the letter G. Because having a G... Fuck! See, okay, you have to be, like, really quick here. Alright, so the crosshair can't go past that part. Oh! Ah! Okay. So this is a very obvious one, right? Like, compared to the one in the cliffs before, that's very simple. Okay, Linguine Lunge. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, this is the one with the penguins. Well, it seems to me, no matter what level you pick, I mean, whichever Donkey Kong Country game you pick, all the snow levels all have great music. 1 second. so you've got I got the coin right away.
I took a huh?
1 second.
You took it, right?
Alright guys, thanks for waiting, I'm back. So that was my dad before, and I am gonna end the stream a little bit because getting ready to go out in a little bit here. So we'll just play through this level and end it, and we'll come back later on tonight, and we'll try to complete K3, I guess. I don't know, if I can beat the boss really quick, I just might complete all of K3 right here. Alright, let me see. Oh, okay. I think, ooh. I think if I stand on top of the shield. Yeah, that's okay. That's what we had to do. See, this is a lot easier than the other level. You just basically have to avoid the penguins. You could just keep jumping on them. Oh, okay. I'm halfway through this level already, and way easier than Crockshot Croc. See, it's funny, it's like the difficulty in this game, it goes like up and down. Like sometimes you get levels where the earlier levels are tougher like that, like Crackshot Croc, and then this level's not really that bad. Okay, go into bonus barrel. I think I've got pretty much everything in this level, right? There's 2 bonus rooms, a DK coin. Oh, okay, you have to contest with these things coming at you. That's fucked up there. Let me go back. Where is the bonus barrel? Oh, okay, you can easily get back into it. Oh, okay, I gotta go go quickly there. Alright, this might be a little bit tougher as Kiddy Kong, but yeah, just little taps, little taps. Okay. And I got 31. That's not bad, really. You know, this being a more casual playthrough where I'm not like really, you know, grinding it out and getting every single thing. I'm gonna do that on my own. Like I said, I'll go back and I'll pick up what I missed along the way, but I'm not gonna necessarily stream that. Alright, so let me see. Bleak's house. Okay, so this is the boss, and this is a really like odd one because it's that's like the oddest thing, right? Look at him. It's the whole thing is a snowball fight, and you just have to avoid this, but it's actually pretty tough. Okay, I don't know why they're throwing the snowball so far there. Like, come on. Oh, okay, you had to hold back on the button apparently. I don't really remember that you. Okay. Apparently I forgot. Like you're supposed to hit back to control the velocity of the snowball. That I really don't remember. Okay, I just missed my opportunity to hit him there. See, every time he stops to laugh, that's when you're supposed to launch the snowball at him. Okay. So this is another gimmick that I'm talking about. That it's really unique. Like this is like a really different type of boss battle. Instead of it being like you're jumping on his head or you're using your normal attacks. You know, you're instead you're engaged in a snowball fight. Like, when's the last time you saw that used in the game? Okay, it's gonna get a lot tougher. Luckily, I still have Kitty. Oh. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay, so you. Alright, I'm getting some good quick shots in on him. See, once he does like that batch of like 3 balls in a row, that's when it starts to get a little bit tough. The pattern starts quickening and becomes more of a pain in the ass to beat. But at this point, you're like almost, I'd say 3/4 of the way done, you know, when you beat this. that laugh right there, that's so bizarre. Alright. Oh, come on. The hit detection there is like a little bit ridiculous. I'm like standing right in front of him. If you don't hit it perfectly on that little symbol on his chest, it doesn't count. Alright. There, I got him. Well, now it's going to get a little bit tougher. See, that's what makes it tough. You have to like stop dead right there as he's throwing the snowballs at you, and then you have to throw your own snowball, and then that happens. You got to be super quick. But I think that's the last phase. I think right after that, you beat him. All right, so let's try again, and. Let's see if I can get him on this go around. It's not a super tough boss, but it's just tricky. If you don't know the pattern, you know, it's one of those things. Is once you learn the pattern, he's a cinch really. And you also have to be quick. Like right there, like I just narrowly missed him. Like once he stops, you gotta hit him like right away. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so now on to the next phase. This phase is not too tough. Just basically just move around. The other one you got to be really quick. Let's see. Okay, hit him there. Oh, see that's what I mean. You have to like stop dead, and oh god, it's pretty annoying. Let's try again. See, these parts I really like. Like, look at the perspective here. This was definitely really advanced for the time. And as I put my hand up in the air, I missed my opportunity. But this is really impressive, you know, little set piece here for the Super Nintendo when you think about it. It's like a nice lead-in. This is kind of like what this game was, a little bit of a lead-in to the N64. It's not fully 3D rendered, but they were using every last bit of that Mode 7 technology here. Oh, fuck. I just got... Again. I got hit right from the start. This is going to make it like 10 times harder now. Doing it with one Kong. But here they move like the same speed, I think. Dixie and Kitty. Look how Kitty is moving his arms, though, from side to side. I don't know why they chose that animation. It's a little goofy. Okay, I think I got him there. Alright, so now we just have to be really quick here. Oh. Oh, see, that triple one. You don't know what's coming. You think it's going to be spread out, but then when it comes, you can't be standing anywhere around that spot, or that's it, you're dead. Alright, so it's way easier when he comes closer. Alright, so this is better because the last go around we had Dixie just immediately dying right in the beginning. You know what's like really weird? I was thinking, it's like, why have they not announced a new Donkey Kong Country game yet? After the success of the Tropical Freeze on the Switch, and everyone, like, you know, maining King K. Rool in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, like, I would think that they would rush to get a new Donkey Kong Country game out and put K. Rool as the main villain, bring back the Kremlings, like, because I feel like, you know, the last time we really got to see them was in Donkey Kong 64. Not everyone's like crazy about that game, so they should probably bring them back. You know, I think they've been gone long enough. We've had a few games without them, and it's time to bring it back. Time to bring back K. Rool. You don't have to have him with the crown on his head. Do like what they did in these games. Give him a different gimmick. I can't really think of anything offhand that they could do with him. I mean, he's been a pirate, a mad scientist, a king, maybe a bus driver this time around. I don't know, you know. But it's time to bring him back. He's obviously a very popular character. A lot of people like him. Even, like, I think even the fans who are not, you know, the Smash Brothers fans that are not big Donkey Kong Country fans, even they just like K. Rool. They like his design. They like the character. So why not bring him back? They most likely will. I think it would be very foolish for Retro Studios or Nintendo or whoever makes those decisions to not put him back as the main antagonist. Because, you know, he was super popular. The announcement was like, I remember when they did the Nintendo Direct for Smash Brothers, and they announced he was going to be in there. People were like losing their minds. People like still are big fans of K. Rool. Even, you know, after he's been in the game now, the game's been out since like last November, right? Okay, I finally avoided that one. Oh, ooh. Of course, and of course I miss it. I finally avoid all that stuff, and because of the weird hit detection there, I miss my chance. What a cop out. See, oh God, like, you have to be right on the money on that little spot. and now I'm down to Dixie again. So now it's like if I take one hit, it's back to square one. But this, I'll tell you, this actually is pretty challenging. You gotta like memorize these patterns. Okay, good. I hit him. I didn't think I was quick enough there, but apparently I was. So we're gonna move on to the next phase. Whoa! Whoa! Oh God. Okay, I thought the triple was coming, but that apparently is not until the next phase. Oh, did I not save? Please tell me I saved it. Oh, are you kidding me? I didn't save up into this part. Oh, I got really sloppy there. Damn it. God. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'll probably play up to this part again and then start it. Probably later on, maybe tonight. Or I might play another game. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you all for watching. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. Please follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/TheBradRulesLive. And if you're watching me on Twitch, go over to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/TheBradRules, or just search The Brad Rules and you'll find my videos. I have literally thousands of videos out. So you know, you have that to, you know, you have all those videos you could watch, and I have all my streams posted on there as well. And this one you're gonna find on my YouTube in addition to that. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching once more, and I will see you next time.